Ever wondered what the first horse bridles were like? Antique Western horse bridles are not just a piece of collectible horse tack, they're a way of connecting to the rich history and culture of the American West. They're relics of a bygone era, a piece of Americana. And better than that, they offer a glimpse into the Wild West. Join me on a journey into the Old West. I'll show you 5 antique Western horse bridles and give you some history you can show off to your friends. Stick with me and you'll be smarter than a card shark with 6 aces. First up, the classic Vaquero Bridle, originating from the Spanish colonial era. These bridles, often crafted from rawhide, were known for their intricate braiding, decorative silver, and long-weighted rein called a mecate. One of the most distinctive features of the Vaquero Bridle is the bosal, which is a type of noseband that applies pressure to the horse's nose and jaw. Dating back to the 1500s, these Spanish cowboys would use a bosal instead of a bit. It's similar to a hackamore, except a hackamore is an entire piece of equipment, and the bosal is just the rawhide nosepiece. Fun fact: the training process for a bridle horse includes starting the horse in a bosal and advancing it through a 2-rein bridle until it is ready to be ridden straight up in the bridle with a spade bit. This extensive training results in a polished, responsive cattle and ranching horse. Next, the Southern Plains Bridle. These were used by Plains Native American tribes, especially in the Southern Plains region. It is typically crafted using twisted or woven horsehair or buffalo hair, rawhide, and tanned leather. Fun fact: the use of horsehair in plating likely originated with the Spaniards, who taught the technique to the Native Americans of Mexico and the Southern Plains. The skill was then passed on to the cowboys through contact with the Plains Indians. Then there's the Navajo silver bridle. This variation of the Southern Plains bridle features a Mexican ring bit and is made by the Navajo people. It showcases the influence of different cultures on the design and construction of Western horse bridles. Fun fact: the Mexican ring bit on the Navajo silver bridle likely dates back to the mid to early 19th century, highlighting the cross-cultural exchange and adaptation of horse tack designs among Native American tribes and neighboring communities. Next is the California Cowboy Bridle. These bridles are known for their ornate silver decorations that were a boast of wealth and status of the cowboy who owned it. They have hand-forged Navajo ring bits and elements of the Southern Plains bridle paired with the craftsmanship of a California cowboy. Fun fact: these bridles are worth a great deal of money for their attention to detail, but also because rancheros were as proud of their horse tack as they were of their horses. Finally, we have Western bridle rosettes. Bridle rosettes were functional objects that stabilized the bridle headstall. They made them beautifully decorated and used family, political, or social symbols. These roadmaps of America span the last 200 years, and reminding us of the intertwining relationship between the horse and the development of the country. Dating back to ancient times, bridle rosettes are found in unparalleled variety in the U.S. In the late 1800s to the early 1900s, the Enterprise Manufacturing Company, held by the Pfluger family of Akron, Ohio, specialized in producing these diverse bridle rosettes. Fun fact: some of the most treasured antique bridle rosettes are those bearing the Pfluger patent imprint. They are not only highly sought after by collectors, but are also considered some of the most beautiful examples of this decorative horse tack accessory. Each type of antique Western horse bridle has its own story to tell, its own unique blend of function and artistry. From the ornate silver inlaid bridles that tell tales of wealth and prestige, to the simpler yet equally captivating rawhide braided bridles, each has its own unique story to tell. These bridles are more than just functional horse gear. They are emblematic of a bygone era, steeped in tradition and culture. They represent the spirit of the Old West, a testament to the skill and dedication of the craftsmen who created them. Click the link below to find out more about collectible Western horse bridles, and I hope you learned some fun facts you can show off to all your friends.